So this is the story when I got chased by a dog with my mom. Alright y'all, this is the origin story of action hero Cam.
Here we go.
So let me give y'all some more backstory. So the neighborhoods I grew up in, I was traumatized by dogs. I love dogs, but I was traumatized by them. First neighborhood I grew up in, it was 2 black chow chow dogs that would, when they get out of whatever yard they came from, if you was outside, they was chasing you. So all the kids on that block would come outside and look left and right like we crossing the street before we actually played because we didn't know where they were. Because if they came out, they chasing us. Moved to my next neighborhood. Two doors down from me, my neighbors had these 2 dogs, and these dogs would chase any car that would drive by and would chase any kid or person that walked by. So I'm just traumatized. Wherever I go, I gotta watch out for dogs chasing me. So I'm like 7, and when my mom used to go for walks in the neighborhood, I used to go with her because, you know, you can't stay home alone at that age. So either most of the time I'll be walking with her or I'll be riding my bike. Now, the previous Christmas, I begged for this bike. There's no gift better for a kid than a game system or a bike. And I said, I don't want nothing else but this Mongoose gold and chrome BMX bike with gold pegs. That's all I want. I thought it was the most beautiful bike I ever seen in my life. It was like the Ferrari of bikes. Fire. Luckily enough, my parents loved me enough and I got the bike. So this is like when the first month I got the bike, my mom want to go for this walk. I said, I bet, let's go. So I'm on the bike. Now, if you ever rode a bike while someone walking, it's not fun because you can't go fast. And I'm like, Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast.
I want to go fast.
But my mom won't let me go too far because she worried I'm going to get hit by a car or someone going to snatch me or something that mom's worried about. So I'm just riding next to her, and it's boring because I'm going slow. I might as well just be walking because as slow as I'm riding. So then we get to one street where it's not as much traffic because it's like new construction and stuff. So she said I could ride a little bit further than her. I'm like, all right, bet, but not too far. So now I'm riding. I take whatever little gift of space I can get. I'm riding. Ahead of me, I see this lady, and she got this dog. And I'm like, all right, that dog don't look like it's on a leash, but I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna panic my mom here. But remember, I'm traumatized by dogs. So I'm riding. All of a sudden, I see the dog perk up. I'm like, come on, man. Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Don't do what I think you want to do. So I'm riding. All of a sudden, I see him get up. I'm like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Get your dog, lady. And then I'm riding. All of a sudden, woo, 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 woo. He started barking. And my mom like, don't, this come back. Don't take off. The dog take off at me. Riding on this bike. My mom, come back. Don't run. Don't run. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm out of there. I'm moving. I'm moving on this bike. It looked like I'm running from the government and Stranger Things. I am riding. I am riding, dog. And this dog is just on my tail. He is barking. He is running like he gonna bite me. And then I am just rolling. I'm looking back. I hear my mom, Cameron. She's so far now. That's all I hear. I hear in the distance. I'm out of there. I don't care. Now I'm looking straight. It's a dead end coming up. And there's only one way to turn right. Because the dead end is just this house. And then all to the left is house. And then it's just a street to the right. So I'm riding.
Oh, damn. If it was a dead end, wouldn't there be no right turn?
I mean a dead end if I go straight.
Oh, okay.
It's a dead end with some options.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dead end with some options. So it's a dead end with some options. So I'm riding, and this dog getting closer and closer, and he is barking like he wants to kill me. So I'm riding, and I just hear my mom still screaming, but it's faint now. And I hear the other owner calling the dog, whatever the dog name, and we just gonna name it Shaquan. Shaquan! 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 Shaquan ain't listening because Shaquans don't listen. So I'm riding, and now I'm thinking, like, what am I gonna do? Because I'm going at a speed where if I hit the brake, I'm flying off. That's how fast I'm going. Like, when you gotta stand up and ride, I'm riding. Like, only choice I got is to go right. But I can't necessarily slow down because I'm going so fast, but the dog is on me. So what I do, I say, I just gotta do this. I'm just gonna turn at full speed and I'm gonna see what happens. I make a turn. My bike, kid you not, slides just like the Akira, famous Akira shot. Or what Kiki Palmer did in Nope, that shot. It's sliding. I'm on the edge of my bike. I'm sliding while I'm making this right turn. I'm coming around. I'm about to fall off, and something kicked in. Action hero cam. Flipped off the bike.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And when I tell you, my track training kicked in, I was just like the kidnapping story. I was rolling. The dog even stopped. The dog, he came around the corner. He looked back at the owner. I'm just running like Forrest Gump when he got hit with the rock.
Are you retarded or just plain stupid?
I am running. I did not stop. I ran all the way back to my house. The dog just went back. I kept running just in case. And then my mom met me at home and she was yelling like, "Why you ran? I told you not to run." I was like, "You seen the dog? You want me to get bit by the dog? Like, what you want me to do?" Yeah, so the dog gave up once I jumped off the bike and ran. He was like, "All right, this kid got it. This kid got it." But I must confess, a confession. It was a small dog, man. It was a small dog. It was like a Frenchie, dog. Like the dog we had on the podcast this week. Funny. Mike's dog. It was like a Frenchie. It was like this big, but I was 7. I was traumatized by all dogs at this point because they just kept chasing people. So I was out of there. You would think Cujo was chasing me. The way I was riding, but this dog was moving. He was fast.
Yeah, little dogs, they be moving.
And I was not playing with that little dog. I didn't care. I was traumatized at this point. So that's the day Action Hero Cam was born. I like, your body do crazy things when adrenaline is kicking and fear in your body. I've never done that again since, but I don't know how I did it, but I jumped off that bike. That bike kept going. I left that bike. My mom brought the bike back home.
Now that you're older, are you at the age where you fighting the dog or you running still? Because you know it's a little different. It depends.
Depends on the situation. If I'm with a girl, I gotta fight this dog.
Okay.
Cause she ain't gonna run as fast as me.
Now, does it depend on who the girl is?
If I'm with this girl, obviously she's something to me. I'm not walking around with strangers.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't know.
So if I'm by myself, depending what type of dog it is, I'm definitely running. But I'm looking for shelter. Like I'm looking.
So
all right.
You ain't at the age where you trying to run long distance. You trying to run for
shelter.
Cover.
For shelter. Like if I see a fence, let me jump over this fence. If I see a car, let me jump on this car. Depending on what type of dog. Cause some dogs you ain't out running.
Sure.
So like German Shepherds and stuff, them dogs, you gotta fight. Yeah. Or if you can't get cover, you gotta fight. And all I'm gonna do for me, if they gonna bite me, I'd rather get bit here. I don't want that fingers and like leg. Get me here, because when you here, now I can just wail on you. Yeah. And trust me.
Make sure he gets your less dominant arm.
I'm gonna tell you what, this dog either gonna die that day, or he gonna learn a lesson, never attack someone. Cause I'm not caring. You trying to harm me, so I gotta harm you back. I gotta survive. Yeah, for sure. So I can tell the story on here. If I get attacked, I'm gonna come back and tell the story.
You gonna come right to it?
Oh yeah, bloody and all. I'm like, hey, sir, camera, I just got attacked by a dog. I'm bleeding, and we'll go to the hospital after. Or call the ambulance. By the time they get here, I'll be ready. Let's go.
Peter is not gonna like this.
I like Peter.
Yeah, I like Peter bread, so. All right, what comes in the box once you get it all your retainers. I got 15 of them, so it's gonna take me 15 weeks to straighten my teeth. And I only got the top teeth because I need a bottom tooth extracted. But what's cool about Bite, they work with me, so they'll still help me with my top teeth until I get my bottom teeth situated. So I got 15 retainers all in this box. Also got some accessories. I got what you put your retainers in, carry around when you take them out to eat, or if you out or whatnot at a restaurant, you on a date, put it in there. And I got some whitening foam to use, whiten my teeth. Also, you got the Hyper Bite, which is really cool, which cuts your time in half. If you use it every day, I think it's just for 5 minutes a day, it'll cut your treatment time in half. It's the only technology that Bite has. It's a technology that only Bite has, which is really cool, which separates them from all the other competition. So I'm excited to use that. And yeah, so today is the day. I'm gonna open this one, see what it looks like. Boom. But I still get the bottom with it, but it's probably just gonna keep it in place where it's at, which is cool. But this is my first tray for the first week of straightening my top teeth. So comes with instructions. Comes with a little sticker that says the wait is over. It is time to bite. I know you can't see it. If it focus, I don't know. This is cool. Let me pop it in. And it fits. Fits perfectly, actually. Yep. And it's comfortable too. But I gotta take it out before I eat or drink anything that's not water. So that's cool. Let me put this in the tray. So if y'all want to start on this journey, just use my code BITEDT.
This is my time when I went to Oregon on probation.